'cause we're gonna be legends. Gonna get their attention.
Hello everyone, Inezz here and welcome to my first episode of From Beginner to Winner. In this episode we will take a look on the Ancano starter deck and form it into a competitive ladder deck. Like all the other starter decks, the Ancano starter deck costs 500 gold. The color combination is blue and yellow. Blue and yellow stands for mage, so we are going to play mage. If we take a look on the deck, we notice that the deck has some really good cards in it, but also some really bad cards. So let's get rid of the really bad cards first and exchange them with cards from the story campaign. In the next pictures I will show you which cards I would take out of the deck. Not every card here is bad. Broomer Profiteer, for example, is a good card, but we exchange him for a card that will also stay in our end build. Nevertheless, most of the other cards here are unplayable and we have better replacements. Here are 4 other cards that didn't find a place in our deck. We cut Ice Storms because we will play more of a mid-range build and not a control mage. Mid-range decks are very strong and most of the time cheaper than full control builds. If you don't have a Supreme Atromancer yet, just use your Expert Atromancer. You will also need to craft 1 Hive Defender, 2 Lurking Crocodiles and a Ward Crafter. Here are the last 4 cards for our starter build. Your deck should look like this now. I will post a link to the deck list in the video comment. Let's take a look on the deck list. It's a mid-range mage with some synergy cards that closes out with an Atromancer and an Aggro Manticore. Conjuration Scholar is a new card from the Heroes of Skyrim expansion. If you play him, he summons a 5/5 Frost Atonarch. You can't see any synergy yet? Then take a look at this card. If we use Dark Rebirth or Winterhold Illusionist on the Conjurer, he will summon another 5/5 guard creature. In some games, you can swarm your opponent with 5/5s and snowball the game. At this point, I will tell you a tip. You can also use Dark Rebirth on the Illusionist himself to heal him after a trade, and then use his summon ability on the Conjurer. Another synergy is to use these cards to resummon the Commander or Golden Saint to buff your whole deck more than once or flute your board with 4/4s. If played well, this deck is able to reach legend ranks, but this is not the final form yet. Our goal is something like this, a strong, competitive ladder deck. I will link that list in the video comments. I will now show you in which order I would craft the required cards. Yes, we will start with a legendary card here. I talked with a lot of good players about this and we all agreed that it's worth to start with Supreme Atromancer. This card can carry games on her own and she's used in a lot of strong meta decks. To make space for her, we remove 1 Manticore and 1 Execute. The second card on my list is Cloudcrest Illusionist, arguably the strongest prophecy in the game. Prophecies help us to win games even when we draw bad. They also win racing matchups against other mid-range decks. Because the blacksmiths and the tomes kinda belong together, we also take them out in a bulk. So swap all these cards out together. After you have done this, you may notice a strong power spike in your games. We now start to remove synergy cards for cards that can carry games on their own. Iron is a very powerful mage card. The only reason why she comes so late in our order is because she's a legendary and expensive. Daggerfall Mage is also a very powerful card, but their importance for the deck is less than their high price. After we have swapped out these last cards, the deck is almost complete. For the few missing cards, you can exchange them in any order, because they aren't that important for the deck. Now we have a strong mid-range meta deck. We can outrace other aggro or mid-range decks because of our high prophecy count and Dawnstar healer. Against control, we try to out-tempo them and finish them with Atromancer. If that didn't work, we still have commanders to out-control them. I hope this guide was very helpful, and if it was, leave an upvote. Thank you for watching and goodbye.